Been watching this pond for the last couple weeks. Oh shoot, 2 weeks ago there's probably about 200 ducks on it, a bunch of mixed ducks. And with this cold front that came in yesterday, it's starting to stack up and they're sitting right where we want to sit. So opening day 2022 looking pretty promising.
November 12th, Oklahoma, first half opener here in Northwest Oklahoma. It's cold once you first get up, but then once you're moving, carrying a couple bags, it's all good. It is about 23 degrees right now. I don't know, 5 to 8 mile an hour north wind. We're getting set up here on this place we call the stick pond. I think as it gets a little bit lighter, you'll understand why. And yeah, like Cole was just saying, got a little jitters. It's like opening day for the season. Well, it is opening day for the season, but baseball season for me, duck season for everyone else. We're nervous, we're anxious, excited. We're gonna move over here to the right a little bit. That's where the birds are working and wanting into, and see if we can catch them on their way in over here. So quick little move, gotta make it happen.
Every day I go to work, it ain't no time to relax. I put the town on the map, I put the team on my back. Every day I go to work, it ain't no time to relax. I put the town on the map, I put the team on my back. I gotta grind, yeah, I gotta grind, yeah, they want me to chill.
As I said earlier, we had to make a quick move this morning. Put the blinds more out on the central point, give us a little better vision. And since we've done it, hey, we got another one coming in right here, another single, right out front.
I don't really care what them folks say. That's a class and them suckers like Olay. You should jump on right off like they Postmates. Best I got up till I don't hold back. Cause I run them down till they don't fly. I need got up on trigger, need no strap. Press on system, blow right through my whole cap. I stay all in the school, y'all sleep in it. My time train up to sink minutes. Cause I got a heap of my teeth in it. Get lip set up a pop and I'm pushing P. Put that pressure, I'm pushing them weak. I hang up a tank, I don't see no limit. You stuck in the box.
So opening day, our hole where we were originally gonna sit had a bunch of ice in it, so had to kind of change the game plan and set up in a little different spot. But unfortunately, a lot of the birds were wanting to land on the opposite end where more of the open water was, but we were still able to scrap out a few. So funny story, I mean, obviously it's opening weekend and Archie actually was heading out to a wedding, so he left early this morning, and then funny thing is I got a phone call, probably around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on Friday, and it was Archie saying he was in an Uber heading home from the airport and he was going to be here by 3 o'clock. So
I was supposed to be in a wedding in Mexico, and due to the circumstances, everyone knows how it works when you fly. One of the bride and groom's best friends was not going to be able to make the wedding. And so I generously offered up my plane ticket so she could make the wedding and then I could be here for opening weekend. So it worked out perfect.
long story short, Archie got to spend opening day with us in the blind. All morning we were shooting ducks, but I think the highlight shot we had is we had this one honker, and he'd hit pretty dirty. So we were hoping to have the crash pad done by opening day, but we know how building goes, so we're hoping to get into it in the next couple of weeks.
Crash Lodge 2.0, the guide shack. Our main lodge is about 500 yards to the west, and we're here sitting in the crash guide shack, the crash shack. It's coming together. What you're looking at now is going to be the barn, the area where we do all of our work. We're going to have our locker rooms out here, and then a nice little living room play area for us to hang out, play in, and then I'm sure in a little bit I'll go show you guys inside, show you where we're going to be sleeping and where all the magic happens inside. So one thing we added that Mac and I wanted to really touch on is this is, obviously you'll see it up to date, but this is our duck cleaning room. This is where we'll take all of our birds. We're gonna have cleaning stations in here, freezers, fridges, sinks. So everything you need to do to clean birds, bag them, and store them properly will be done all in here. So we're legal, we're clean, doing everything the right way. This is what I was saying here. Right here we're gonna have, I'm hoping, close to 100-inch TV. This little section here in the barn is gonna be, you know, the hangout in the barn. When guys get finished with the hunt, guys are hanging out, it's crowded inside, this is the area where we're gonna be. Like I said, big TV here. We're gonna have our lockers on both sides and a nice little living room set up here so we can do some work. This bedroom here that I'm in is gonna be quote unquote Mac and I's room, but it is also the room for the women to stay in. They've got a nice neat shower in here, and we're here in the living room. These guys are working hard to get us in here, but this is gonna be the second hangout spot. We're gonna have another TV on the wall here, and then obviously everyone gathers around the kitchen, have our nice kitchen back here. And this is gonna be interesting. This is the back of the building, but it's the front door. So you guys can decide if you're gonna call this the back side or the front side. But that's a rough view of our crash camp coming in here, our guide shack. Oh, it's cool, there's some ducks running in the wetland over there. But yeah, this is gonna be it. I'm glad you guys got to see a little sneak peek as construction is going on, and then obviously here in December we're gonna be full go and get to show you guys the final project and how it turned out.
Feels like 19. I think the actual temp today is like 24-ish. We got some absolute guns out here today with Joel's group. These guys can shoot every day. Steve-O scouted this pond yesterday, and with this wind on our setup, we should bang them up today. It should be fun. Get after it. Like Steve-O says, 19 degrees out here today. We got south wind. We're gonna have a little bit of a cross shot today. Live against this bank, we should be blended in real good. Grass on grass.
I ain't playing no game. I put the fuel to the flame. I'm totally untamed. I'm totally untamed. It's time to get loose and break the chain. It's time to get loose, let go of the reins. It's time to get loose, it's in my veins. I'm totally untamed. For the icebreaker, here's a blindsided haymaker. It won't take long, the whole crew's here and we're about to get it on. Like a runaway train, I can't be contained. I'm totally untamed. I'm totally untamed. It's time to get loose and break the chain. It's time to get loose, let go of the reins. It's time to get loose, it's in my veins. I'm totally untamed. Unnatural, unreal, unwelcome like steel.
This morning, it's very cold, and well, geese doing geese things, and just came over us. Had a couple groups real early in the morning of a couple mallards, and thought it was gonna get spicy, and well, didn't get as spicy as we thought it was going to, but
Like what Steven just said, man, we had thousands of geese flying right over the dead center of this pond. They were either just a little bit too high or a little bit too far out of the pond. Luckily, the birds that came in, they died. And I mean, we got the best of what we had today, that's for sure. But we definitely had some action, birds in the air, just always just enough outside where we could shoot them.
that group of teal this morning was pretty special. It's always something special when the whole group comes in and they all die.
They all die. No survivors.
Well, duck season's finally here, and we got a good shoot lined up for this evening, so I gotta go. Stay tuned.